look at Washington as they come onto the field. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. Cousins now on 2nd down. Caught on the right side, Reed. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
So 2nd and 10 here. Cousins with a give to Jones. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Here's Tressway now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Carry on the return. 12 yards on the return that time, and the Raiders will take possession. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Flush to his right, and he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Here's Carr, airing one deep for Crabtree. That's caught inside the 20. Carr and Crabtree hooking up for a big one there. 45 yards. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Flushed out right. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
And there's a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. Looking for someone to throw to. Roberts with it over the middle. That one good for 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he will find his man on the outside. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve his...
And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders! A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are back within a score. And Charles, the second time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's gotten there.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down. So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock. Time for a break. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Cousins hands to Jones. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. So second down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on third. Cousins to throw. He's got time in the pocket. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. A third down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
Derek Carr getting set and ready to go again on offense here. And after the slow start, the numbers show he has really straightened things out. How often sometimes is that you come into a game and the defense is game planned a little differently than you expected?
More often than maybe people realize, so adjustments are often a big part of each and every game, and it's not just getting to halftime. It's series to series to make it work. And being able to hang it.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Latavius Murray, 70 yards. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers to the start of the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The fourth quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Janikowski on for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He'll look to throw. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and they're going to have a third down. Still in search of the first down after that last completion. They'll look to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pick up there of 20 yards. He's back to throw. And Reed with it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back to throw. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
This one caught by Crowder. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be third down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Cousins. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on fourth down. Desperation time. Cousins up. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Janikowski now for the point after. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. And, you know, winning is good for all the obvious reasons. But if for nothing else, it makes tomorrow's film session a little more palatable, doesn't it?
Oh, indeed it does. Sometimes it helps you in the grading because the coaches will look at it, and if it's a borderline play for you, if you won the game, you might get a plus in your column instead of a minus.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners here as we say so long from Oakland.